I moved to Canada. I got remarried in 2016 and met a Canadian and got married and moved up here to Northern Ontario, Canada. So that's kind of where I reside as a permanent resident now. And it's been cold up here in the north.
How cold? Well, some of you no doubt know that already, but keep tuned for this edition of Overdrive Radio for February 25, 2025, featuring Dan Fuller, former driver and independent owner-operator, and whom longtime regular readers of Overdrive may well recognize for a different reason. Fuller's the proprietor of Hotels4Truckers.com, website and now mobile app as well that got its start simply as a cataloging of hotels around the nation where parking a tractor and 53-foot trailer was not only possible but welcomed, provided for by the hotel facilities. Within the last year, users of the website, though, may have noticed some significant changes, boosting the seamless experience factor with booking possible now with discounts right from the site itself. As Fuller put it,
For all purposes, we're like hotels.com of the trucking industry now, right? Where you tell us where you're looking, you do your dates, hit the search, all the hotels come back. And here's the real exciting thing. The discounted rates automatically built into the rate that you see.
I'm Todd Dills, your host for this edition of the podcast, and happy to catch up with Fuller after almost a decade during which he's been at work building a network of discounted hotels and with, as noted, verifiable intelligence about whether tractor-trailer parking is available at any site. On the other side of a break, more about updates to the Hotels4Truckers service. Likewise, Fuller's personal story of how he came to develop the project starting well more than a decade ago now when he was over the road himself. Keep tuned.
When winter hits hard and the thermometer plunges, your diesel engine needs serious protection. Howe's Diesel Treat is your go-to for preventing fuel gelling and keeping water and deposits out, all while lubricating your fuel system. But if your fuel gels because you forgot to treat or temps drop way below freezing, Howe's Diesel Lifeline is ready to save the day. No need for mixing or filter changes. Both products are guaranteed and warranty safe. Trust Howe's Diesel Treat and Howe's Diesel Lifeline to keep your diesel running strong.
Find more information about the full line of Howe's fuel treatments, and yeah, we're not out of the winter woods yet, that's sure. Find them at Howe's, that's Howes, HowesProducts.com. Here's a big thanks for the company's continued support. And here's Dan Fuller with a bit of his trucking history, which stretches back 2 decades now.
So back in, the mid-2000s, I got my CDL, started driving for Schneider, did some team driving back then, and then landed into this gig driving around these custom mobile marketing tractor trailers. So experiential mobile marketing. So that particular gig, I was able to stay in a hotel every night as opposed to having to sleep in the truck. And so did that for a number of years, spending over 300 nights a year in a hotel, most of those nights dragging around an 80-foot truck and trailer, show truck into the hotels. And so really started living the need for the service, and kind of the concept and idea came to me, call it a God idea, and realized if I'm dealing with this struggle, there's got to be a lot of other drivers dealing with this struggle, needing a service to help them save some money and time trying to find the locations that can accommodate a full-size tractor trailer. So we came to market back in 2011. So we've been around for a little while. So when we first came to market, I guess that was January 2011, and came with version 1.0 of Hotels4Truckers.com. And we've, through the years, have made some, new updates here and there. But over the last year, we've gone through a massive, complete revamp of the service, and, the platform.
Right.
So when we first started, we were kind of a annual membership fee. The drivers would pay like $10 a year, get access to the platform. Then, we started, finding out where the sweet spot was, and we've realized through the years, drivers love free, and so do the hotel chains. And so we were able to kind of keep tweaking and revamping along the way to where we have it now, to where the hotels only pay us if and when the truck drivers book their hotel room. So what they do is give us a great discount that we can give to our audience, so that a discount that they may not otherwise be able to get on their own. Typically about 15% off the daily standard rate of the hotel. So if it's $100, you're going to get it for 85. And so the hotels will only pay us back a small commission if and when the truck drivers actually get that discounted savings and make that booking directly on our platform. So yeah, that's kind of where we've been kind of found the secret sauce is the drivers don't pay for the service and the hotels don't pay unless a driver shows up and puts their head in their bed. Us drivers can take a tractor without the trailer just about anywhere you can take a car, as long as there's no overheight or weight restrictions, right? So we can drive them almost like a car, getting in and out of a lot of places. So our service has always been specifically prior to now, always 100% just tractor trailer friendly locations that we have hand built that data ourselves from the ground up because we don't take the word of a hotel or some entity saying, "Oh, we have truck parking. We've got to put eyes on it. We've got to study it." We have to really make sure that it can truly accommodate safely and legally a full size truck and trailer. We use 75 feet, 53 dry van, full conventional sleeper truck as our gauge for determining if they're trucker friendly. Prior, it was always 100% trucker friendlies. Now our platform has evolved to where now we have well over 10,000 hotels. I think it's close to 13 as we're recording this, 1,000 hotels in our platform. So we're getting everything from all the hotel suppliers that we work with and partner with to give you those discounted savings. And then we have a parking filter that will just show you of those 13,000s, the locations we've determined that we believe are truly trucker friendly. So that way you can just hit the button, whittle it down, just see those ones when you're driving around with your truck and trailer and need to find the hotel with the parking.
That's handy, and I mean, yeah, I think having that full complement of hotel bookings available out there is probably quite nice for folks that use the service. And you can use it for things unrelated to work, I suppose, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We always say whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, however, whenever, wherever, if you need a hotel, consider using our platform to get a great savings. And then if you need the truck parking, we've got you covered there too.
I can envision, the way the way that hotel searching happens today. It's kind of like I'm just thinking from my own experience. You go to Google and you search for hotels in a particular place. When are we going to start seeing hotels for truckers results there?
And now, if you Google trucker friendly hotels, you're going to see us dominate there, and anything related to trucks and hotels, you'll find us and see us cataloged right at the top.
As noted, Fuller's got long experience behind the wheel himself. When he was based in Michigan in the Detroit area, and founded hotels4truckers.com from behind the wheel when he could see the utility for others needing a reservation at a place that welcomed and could accommodate a truck and trailer. These days, though, he's off the road after the move to Northern Ontario in Canada.
I was on the road from 2006 to just about 2017. So I've been off the road, still maintain my CDL, have been known here or there to get behind the wheel, but for all purposes, yeah, I've been off the road now since those days. And yeah, just working hard. This project was a multi-year project to get this off the ground and get it built. I'm just a one-man band over here, as you know, and so I find the right talent that can help me, and so we've been hard at work for a while now, getting hotels for truckers to this place where now we have the complete new booking platform. We have the app. So we've really, taken a considerable, step forward in the evolution of the brand and trying to make drivers' lives easier and more convenient with our offering. I got remarried in end of 2016 into 17. And, my wife is Canadian. I'm born and raised in Detroit, and so it was kind of more of a personal, but also needing to be able to be, behind the desk and not behind the wheel. Because for most of those years that I started Hotels for Truckers, I was still a full-time driver out on the road. Hotels for Truckers was literally built on the road in the back of a sleeper, running down the highway. During my previous marriage, she and I were team drivers, so she would be driving and I'd be in the back of the truck, literally rolling down the highway, building data, building the platform. So, this is a service literally born uh, on the highway with no exaggeration whatsoever.
When you remarried, you moved, and in tandem with that is when you came off the road.
My wife works in healthcare and in a very rural setting, and the benefit for me is I was doing the whole work at home gig before it became mandated during the COVID craziness that we all went through. So I was already familiar with this concept, and so it made more sense for me to come over to Canada, where my work can go anywhere. I have internet connection, keep things moving along, whereas she needs to be physically, at work.
When did you guys officially launch the new site?
Right about quarter 3 of last year. So we've been quietly testing and kind of we didn't do any publicity about it. We just turned the switch, went live with it. I've been making some tweaks and adjustments, getting it ready for mass, which we're doing our big, breakout, promotion. We have really fun things in store and some exciting news to share. So yeah, the new platform went live for all purposes, just probably around August, September. And we've been making some adjustments, getting it to where we feel it needs to be. So when we start telling a lot of truck drivers about it, they'll be pleased when they come the first time. And I think they'll really enjoy the experience. And for anybody listening, let me back up a second. Unfortunately, all of our data didn't migrate over from the old legacy site to the new platform. So everybody kind of has to rejoin the platform. So sorry for any of my longtime, 10 plus year members who I constantly run into. Like, oh, I've been a member with you guys forever. And it's like, sorry, you had to kind of, sign up, but they're happy with the service. They think it's awesome. They love no more discount codes, no more having to leave and shop each individual hotel to check if they're available and what their rates are. For all purposes, we're like hotels.com of the trucking industry now, right? Where you tell us where you're looking, you do your dates, hit the search, all the hotels come back. And here's the real exciting thing. The discounted rates automatically built into the rate that you see. So you don't have to do any additional legwork, steps, or anything. What you see is the actual automatic discounted rate applied. So you can just book that right there and you're ready to go. So yeah, we get a lot of positive feedback about the improvements we've made because they're pretty significant. So we have presently live today on the platform. We would have connection with Wyndham Hotels. So that's going to be Super 8, Days Inn, Ramada, Travelodge, and a slew of other brands. We have Choice Hotels, so that's going to be your Quality Inn, your Comfort Inn, Sleep Inn, a slew of other brands. We have Motel 6, Studio 6. So those three partners at present represent about almost 40 brands under the umbrella of Hotels4Truckers right now. We do have some others that are slated to come on board. So we're, waiting for a connection with Red Roof. They will be coming onto the platform at some point later this year. Best Western. We're in talks with several other hotel chains. And as we continue to grow and get more drivers using the platform, more hotel companies are going to want to partner with us to get access to the truck drivers that, they want them to stay with their hotels. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to when the hotels start knocking on our doors and saying, hey, we want those truck drivers to come frequent our businesses too. So, but yeah, right now, 40, give or take, major brands, and that number continues to grow. You're talking just shy of 13,000 hotels collectively across the U.S. and Canada, which I think is something we could probably talk about too, which is, improvement. But and then of that, we don't publicly share our exact numbers due to competition and so forth, but we're in the thousands of locations of that 13 that we have vetted out for full-size tractor trailer parking. So probably not going to get too far in an area where you can't find something within 60 miles on our platform with truck parking.
When did you add Canada?
We just went live with Canada on the new platform. So as of now you can shop and look and book the hotels in Canada as well. And we have a nice growing, robust set of truck parking locations across all of the provinces. So for any of the drivers that may be from Canada or the drivers that are from the U.S. that travel a lot to Canada, we've got you covered there too.
Where exactly in Canada are you? You said Northern Ontario.
If you're from the Toronto area, the north to them is a couple hours out of town, but I am all the way up right off the Trans-Canadian Highway in a small town in between Thunder Bay and Timmins, kind of way at the very top, small little town, about 5,500 people. So snowmobile country, hunting country up here where I'm at. And
what's the temperature on this fine February 20th?
Oh, it's cold. I think it's fluctuating right about 0, give or take, Fahrenheit as we speak. We went through some recent cold snaps where it was getting over 30 below Fahrenheit, and just a new level of cold that I've never experienced. And I've lived in Northern Ontario for years now, but I think at one point we got down to like negative 36 ambient, and it was so cold that it's another level of cold that you don't want to experience. It's not pleasant.
The kind of cold, I might wager, that make a warm hotel room quite attractive OTR, right? Though depending on your block heater situation, you might well not want to shut the truck off. Fuller, I suspect, is looking forward to warmer climes next month in Louisville, Kentucky, where, as he noted earlier, he'll be in attendance at the Big Mid-America Trucking Show, exhibiting with some news for attendees and more from Hotels4Truckers.com.
We'll be right there near North Lobby, in the North Lobby, rather, right near where registration occurs. Look for us. You won't miss us because we got a pretty nice exhibit booth that we're really proud of and can't wait to showcase. And we have a fantastic giveaway plan. So I think any of the listeners, it'll be worth your time to come by and grab our free gift we're giving out. Get signed up for free with Hotels for Truckers. Download the app if you haven't already done so by listening to this. And then we have one of our significant hotel partners that's going to be there. And we've got some exciting news that we can't share yet, but it's going to be, something pretty cool. And we're really excited to share it live at Matt's for the truck drivers to take advantage of. I just want to say, our service is built by a truck driver. I've worn many hats in the industry. I've been a company driver. I've been independent. I used to be an owner-operator with my own authority. So this service is literally built, by one of your fellow peers. So we really encourage you to come take a look at it, take it for a test drive, see how we do, and let us know if there's room for improvement, which there always is. But I think you're going to be significantly pleased with how easy and quick it is to take care of your hotel booking needs directly on our new platform. Download the app. It's on iOS. It's on Google Play. It's free. And don't keep overpaying for your hotel stays. Truck drivers know more than anybody, we already have a lot of angles where our pockets are kind of, being depleted from this, that, and the other. So our service really tries to keep more of those, dollars in your pocket versus, having to put them out while you're out on the road working. And the platform is there for them. Again, like I said earlier, anytime, anywhere, for any reason, business or pleasure, you can take advantage of our greatly discounted hotel rates. Again, don't keep overpaying for your hotel room and compare our rates. We have, I don't know if we talked about this, a really cool feature. So on every hotel listing, when the data is available, we do a cross comparison to some of the more popular online travel sites, Booking, Hotel, some of these real popular, well-known sites. And so we're showing you A and B, our price compared to their price, just so you know, we're getting you a good rate. So for anybody listening, call the hotel, check online, check your sites, use our tool, the compare rates function right there on each hotel listing. And I think you're going to see more times than not, because nobody out here can always get you the greatest deal 100% of the time. But we are going to be able to get you the best deal most of the time using our service as opposed to not.
You can give the service a run yourself at hotels4truckers.com. That's with the numeral 4 in the middle of it. Hotels4truckers.com. If you'll be at Matt's, visit them in the North Lobby near registration and sign up for a free gift, too, that I'll keep you in suspense about as yet. Let's just say it'll be worth the time to check them out. Big thanks to Hotels4Truckers proprietor Dan Fuller for his time and to you for listening. Overdrive Radio is a production of Overdrive, the voice of the American trucker. It's edited and produced by me, Todd Dills, with the acoustic guitar and other support of trucker songwriter Long Haul Paul Marhofer. The theme is Legend of the Snake Man by Marhofer, featuring the guitar work of Travis, the Snake Man himself, Wamick, Terry Two Socks Richardson on bass, keys by Tishomingo Jim Whitehead, and on drums, Andrew Marshall. The podcast is backed up further by Overdrive's own social media coordinator, Jasmine Campbell, senior editor Matt Cole, executive editor Alex Lockey, and video editors Lawson Rudisell and Andrew Quinn. See you next time.